What's up, y'all?
Hey, there we go. Yeah,
I
my
can
mic.
hear you now.
My
I
mic
can
was
hear you
down.
clearly.
Let's get into it. Yeah, this is cool. It's
Okay,
good to like hear yourself.
It feels real crisp. Okay,
It's
I'm
crisp.
hearing
What
you
is this?
drink on there.
ASMR?
Please don't. Ew.
I'm not normally a slurper, but for this,
Bye. Stop. I hate that.
ooh, I know you like that, girl.
No, I don't. I actually don't like that.
She like a little slurp.
Okay, so today we're talking about interracial relationships.
Yeah, sound effect daddy.
He put the cricket sound effect on. That's not funny.
So I haven't really drank since before quarantine, so this is gonna be interesting.
Oh, this is your first time drinking?
Yeah.
Is it?
Danny Quest gave me a shot, but I
Shout
was
out Danny
like,
Quest. Live stream every Friday.
I felt it, but it faded away pretty quick. It wasn't like,
You just had one shot.
yeah, it's a one shot. So
One shot ain't shit.
yeah, it was over. It was over pretty quick.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm excited because
Damn.
I see you got a whole list over there.
Yeah, I'm about to grill your ass.
She's gonna grill me everything she wanted to ask me
I'm about to grill his ass.
in everyday life, and now I have to answer because otherwise, if I don't, I'm just a loser.
And then I'll have proof, that, okay.
I have it recorded. You said this.
That's true.
I know.
All right, so let's jump right in. All right, so I came up with a couple, leading questions to kind of shape this podcast. But the first one I have is, does being in an interracial relationship feel different for certain races? Okay, so basically, let me elaborate. So does being in an interracial relationship when you're Black feel like more pressure? Or does it feel like more pressure like when you come from like a very like religious background as far as like being, I don't even know, like of Asian descent? Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm just asking you, do you feel like there's more pressure being in an interracial relationship based on your race?
No, I don't feel any pressure.
Oh, you don't feel any pressure?
Not me personally, no.
Okay.
I think, yeah, I think certain races really feel it though, They're more about family, and they're both like about their name, and they want to keep the culture. They want to keep the bloodline,
Yeah, okay.
Then I get it. It's not like that anymore. Like for white people, it's like, it's not,
okay.
you can't even push people to think that certain way. Otherwise it's not good. It's not a good direction to go down. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just asking, is there a certain amount of pressure? I mean, I think a lot of people feel a lot of pressure when it comes to being in an interracial relationship.
It depends where you're at. You're in LA, no one's saying anything. They're
Yeah,
down.
okay.
They're open. They're open for weirdness. They're open for uniqueness. They're like, oh, a white guy and a black guy and a black girl.
Yeah. Okay.
That's normal. That's not even weird. You know what I mean? If you're in,
So you personally being in an interracial relationship don't feel any pressure?
not in LA, no.
Not living in Los
Maybe probably we're somewhere else.
like in like
Maybe the
maybe
South.
like a random
maybe the
city like
South.
Missouri, maybe?
Missouri's pretty chill,
Okay, so like
but maybe
Texas,
yeah,
deep Texas.
maybe Texas. I will feel it. I think I would feel it.
What
Or
kind
even
of pressure?
like-
What kind of pressure are we talking about?
Or
here?
maybe even Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I might
because-
feel it.
okay. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I might feel some looks, some
Yeah.
stares, some like
Some stank eyes.
over the shoulders, like not even stank eye, just people aware of it. Not
making
saying
you aware of it.
right, not saying people are throwing shade, but they're processing it in their brain. It's like you can feel that. You're in a grocery store and someone's trying to process you.
Right. For sure. I get that. For sure. I personally feel, do I feel like there's any pressure? No, my parents are pretty chill. I come from like a really open home. So I feel like traditionally though, Black people, there might be some jokes and shit, about a little bit of pressure, So I don't know.
What are the jokes though? You like casually threw that in.
Okay, so honestly, this is something that I had on the list, but I guess we could like talk about it now. But I feel like Black people go the hardest on the interracial relationship jokes, especially when it's like either a group of Black women hating on a Black dude who's dating a white girl. We go hard. And I'm just saying we because I'm a black woman, but I don't
Is
participate in
that
activity.
wrong though, or is it just like in good fun? You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of look at it like, maybe this is a weird way to look at it, but it's almost like, okay, we've historically been dating these type of men for a long time. Good luck with that. Like, you think you're ready for that? Like, good, you know what I'm saying? It's like different cultures, they have different habits, different ways of communicating, different things like that. So then when you see like another culture start to jump in when they hadn't before, like historically for years or however long, then it's kind of like,
right. No.
Oh, okay, you think this is just normal, like it's okay. It just, I'm not saying it's not okay, but I'm just saying you think this is just a walk in the park. Wait until you see, you know what I mean? Because when it's your own culture, you have those little, the deep and dark trenches of the good and the bad. The pros and the cons. When you're not in the culture, you're just looking at all the good stuff. Like,
for sure.
Oh, they're well off. They're smart. They're whatever it is.
Your perspective is interesting because I do feel like with TikTok being a thing now, and I don't know if you guys know this, but like on TikTok, it's kind of trending about like how white dudes are interested in black girls as like kind of like a fad because it's like the cool thing to do.
White guys.
Yeah, white guys. So maybe your perspective is a little skewed. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It is the cool.
It's cool. It's cool for you. Like being a white guy dating like an ethnically cool, like, cute black girl, like that's a cool thing. Like you seem like, you're accepted in different cultures. So for you, it's different. For me, I mean, I don't really get any shade from black dudes. There's no shade. And my white homegirl or my black homegirls, they're really not tripping either. I think it comes, the most shade is when you're a black dude dating a white girl. That's like the shade of all shades. You feel me?
I do.
I mean, and I'm not even just saying this because I'm a black woman. I'm just saying this from what I observe. That's just what I observe.
I feel you, but when you say it like that, I don't know personally because I'm not in that situation. Yeah. But it feels like jealousy a little bit. Like it feels like
no. You want to know what it is? It ain't nothing to do with jealousy. What it is I feel like throughout society and throughout the world, black women have always been saviors. Even in the movies that we're seeing, like Ma, all the black women are usually like people who have saved and rebuilt our community and like, held the household down while the fucking dad was like, arrested
dead ass,
was out of the home. Like, so black women have always held it down. So to see that we've done that for so many years and just like kept it cute, it's like we're the most hated thing in the world, the most unprotected like form of woman, because it's like people come at us hard as fuck. Like, we don't really get a break. Like, if we're sassy or, like, we have an attitude, it's like, damn, she's ghetto and she's a bitch. But, like, if a white girl's sassy, she's, like, not seen as, like,
it's like
ghetto
comedy
bitch. You know what I'm saying?
It's, like, funny.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
It's like, okay, she's got personality.
Right. And so, like, when we do see a good-looking black man who's doing well for himself, it just feels like...
It feels like that should go to the culture.
To the culture. Can we get one for the culture? Can we get a little something?
You got Will Smith holding it down.
Will Smith is holding it down. Shout out motherfucking Will Smith. Yo, shout out Will Smith. Straight up. Seriously. Charlamagne the God. He's also a black
I think if I look at things very like logically and geographically. You know what I'm saying?
Geographically?
Yeah,
okay.
Geographically. Okay, because like where I grew up, it was like there's a lot of middle class, but then you go less than a mile and you're in the trailer park.
Got it.
So it really, if you're having a hard time or you're like, man, I dated this guy and that guy and that guy, and they all were shit. Sometimes geographically where you're at, you might be like, I'm going to date outside of my culture or whatever, and you get a different experience. And you get like an instant gratification of that. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like if you're...
I get that.
I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no. I get that 100%. Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's just they come from a different mindset. They're talking about different things. Maybe, like I said, like you go a mile down the road and it's like economically a completely different thing.
This feels like a perfect segue to figure out and ask Matt on live why Matthew Russell Ellifritz likes black women. So why don't you tell us?
Well, I think physically I like curves, so that's good. Curves.
White girls got curves too.
Yeah, some do. Some do.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe not as common though.
Okay. So it's about the curves.
I do like curves. Because even petite.
Okay, but I don't think
even
that we can say why you
girls,
like black women could be answered with because you like curves, because any woman can have curves. What is specifically about?
Right, but I like Latin women too.
Okay,
which you happen to be both, so it works out.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm
not saying I'm like I only date black girls.
Yeah, but there's a reason that you do like black women, and I feel like there's not a lot of white men who are vocal or who make it known that they do like black women, because a lot of us black women don't think white guys like us. So the fact that you're comfortable with that is, I guess, why, or what I'm wondering. You know, what is it about that you're like so like confident and secure about your ideas of loving black women? I guess.
I don't know. That's a good question, but I think with you, I think with because I'm trying to like pull from my personal experience, so I'm like sitting here with you.
Yeah.
I think you culturally are more cut and dry.
Okay.
Than other cultures. It's like
you mean like up front?
Yeah, because I don't like playing that guessing game because I'm bad at that. I know, I'm aware that I'm bad at that.
Yeah.
So the less of that. Yeah. You're
very great at that.
You've told me multiple times like, yo, if you do this, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Like specifically. Which I'm not
threatening to punch him in the face. Let's get that clear, y'all.
No, I'm just saying. It's very specific. It's not like beat around the bush. Like, well, maybe I would be hurt. Maybe it's like, yo, if you do this specific thing, this specific thing is going to happen to you. For sure. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like that because it allows me to navigate in a more
free
peaceful. Yeah. Because I know where I stand. I know where you stand. And then, so I don't know if that's a cultural thing, but I think growing up, there was a lot of white girls that were like, didn't really tell you what they felt. They wanted you to guess. They were testing you. They were playing games with you or whatever. And I'm just so personality-wise opposite of that I was looking other places. So
you're saying it doesn't have anything to do with the physical. It has more. Well, I mean, you said curves, but it really has.
Yeah, it's both. Yeah,
it's both. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Cool. But mentally, as far as that goes, you know what I mean?
Interesting. Got it. Have you noticed any differences? I mean, like the fact that I wear a bonnet to sleep. I feel like maybe a lot of white girls don't do that, I
don't think any.
I don't know. Maybe some white girls out there wearing bonnets.
I don't know if that's the thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, white girls.
Yeah.
You're like, I want to wear a bonnet.
I'm like,
it looks so cute.
I love bonnets. If you're a white girl, you could wear a bonnet too. You could wear a bonnet.
I worn it a couple times. It's nice.
He did wear it. It's
like comforting. Someone's like hugging your head. Like, ooh.
You know what's interesting about interracial relationships though? I feel like in the Asian community, as far as like if you're Korean, like you stepping outside of that is a bigger deal. Like just from what I've noticed and picked up, like they're not fucking with that shit. Like they're not really fucking with if you're like if you're like Korean, come from a good Korean home, and then like you're dating a black dude. I don't know if that shit flies. I don't think it does.
Nah, it doesn't.
No, I don't think it does. So it's like, do we have it easier? I think we do.
Yeah, any American has it way 100%. Easier than anyone else. Like, and that's just a fact. It's not even like trying to be egoistic or whatever. But
definitely, yeah. Do you feel like it's like your approach to women is different based on her ethnicity, or is it a vibe?
Oh, it's different.
It's different.
It's different. That's what I was saying.
So you're coming at shorty's different. Is what you're saying. No,
you said my approach.
Yeah, your approach.
Like I said, I think it's just more straightforward a little bit.
Okay.
Like if a woman of color is attracted to me or
is interested,
it seems more obvious to me.
Okay.
So I think I'm always like a path of least resistance guy. I don't like to try too hard at stuff. Right. I like things that come naturally. I like things that flow. So in that scenario, I was like, okay, I'm more aware. Like this person obviously is into me.
Yeah.
Versus, I don't know.
I was more vocal or
more vocal, okay. More expressive, and their like their body language, and just less like, I've had girls just straight up just be like, "Why are you fucking around?" You know what I mean? Just
like, what's up?
Well, yeah, what's going on? Like, are we doing?
You about to come over? Or what's up?
Are we doing this or what? So I'm very easygoing. I'm very good with the flow, and like certain things I personally don't want to make decisions on. So it's like if somebody can make those decisions on stuff that I'm not even
yes, alpha black female.
You know, then I'm down for that. Like it makes my life easier. You know what I'm saying?
I like that about you.
I don't want to make decisions about everything. I want to. I
like to be in control a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, these are the things I feel strongly about that I want to make the decision on. But everything else, like you can pick where we eat tonight. I don't care.
That's right.
I got no.
But it's definitely like a culture thing because I do feel like being like a strong black woman and like having an amazing family. I feel like sometimes when I am, you know, I have been in relationships with black men, it's a little intimidating if they don't have their shit together. I feel like they sometimes feel like we're in a little bit of a competition. Obviously, that could be because I was younger, you know, when I was dating a lot of black men. But like, I don't know, it just feels different. It feels a little different. And also, I feel like with the state of like the world and like the way that music is, there's just not that much respect. Do you know what I'm saying? I have a weird feeling that when you feel like you know somebody really well based on factors other than their personality, like you're like, oh, I'm white and you're white, so I know you for no reason, like because you're white, like yeah. Then sometimes you cross lines that you wouldn't normally cross if it was just like a random stranger. You think so because of race? Yeah, I think anything like that. Give me an example. I'm saying like your brother. Yeah. That's your brother. Like you grew up with him. Yeah. You feel like you have something on him. Like you feel like you know him in a deeper way. So therefore, maybe you say some messed up things that you wouldn't normally say. Does that make sense? Because we're black? Right. Or just exactly. Because it's culturally the same. It could be the same if you're Latin or if you're Asian or if you're white. But I'm just saying. For sure. I mean, like, maybe not as much as if you're white because what would we say? I mean, black people just roast people. Like that's we just cool with that. It's no harm, no foul. Like I'm saying there's a level, cool. There's a level maybe where you push it or there's a lack of respect or. Yeah, I get that. You get what I'm saying? Because you feel like they owe you. Like, what do you mean? Like, okay, we had this conversation earlier and I can't get over it. But there was something, a movie came out and you were like, we have to watch it. What movie? Whatever. It was probably a Tyler Perry movie. Or no, the fuck it wasn't. No, the fuck it wasn't. Anyway. I love Tyler Perry. Shout out Novi. I think it might have been Bad Boys 2. I'm not going to lie. Bad Boys 3. Bad Boys 3. It might have been Bad Boys 3. We got to watch it. 100%. You said we have to watch it for the culture. And I'm like. Dead ass. Okay. I love Will Smith. I love Martin. I love both. Yeah. I love both of the stars. For sure. I think they're both hands down amazing. Was I that excited about watching Bad Boys 3? Was the trailer weak? It was weak. The trailer was mad weak. Fucking weak. There was nothing about the trailer that made me want to watch it. Mad fucking weak. What happened? We were 30 minutes in. Right. We turned it off. We turned it off because it was bad. So my thing is sometimes when you feel like you know somebody on a deeper level, you disrespect or you put up. You put up with the bullshit. With something that you're like, I know this is bad. I know this is bad, but I'm going to keep watching because... I got to support the culture. Yeah. So it's like... all day. So you don't really know the full extent of what's going on sometimes. You know what's the communication can get messed up. So maybe you venture out because you want that other perspective or you want like a different respect level. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say certain things to you because everything you say to me is like new and it's like... Right. That's you as a person, individual. I don't feel like I have anything on you. So let me say this though. Okay, so there's a show out by Kenya Barris right now. It's Kenya Barris, sorry, and it's called Black as Fuck. And basically, on one of the episodes, they watch a short film and they're like in a table read because Kenya Barris obviously is like writing shows and shit. They're at a table read and they play this like movie, like this little trailer of a movie, right? And it's all black. It's like black production, all black people. There's like 5 white people in the room, and all the white people were like, yeah, it was okay, it was good, it's pretty good, I liked it. Like, and they were saying like, yeah, I like the credits. The credits were like laid out pretty good. And Kenya was like, yo, this shit was fucking whack. Like, why do white people sometimes feel like they have to go along with something being good when it's trash just because it feels like they need to support the culture to not seem racist? Do you know what I'm saying? But that shit's trash. You know, so I think it is. Could there be a lot of things that are trash? Yeah. But because there's white people out here like, yo, they're black, we have to give that to them. No. I'm telling you right now, like, if it's trash and it's another culture other than white culture, whatever, what the hell is white culture? I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying. Tom Cruise. At Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible. They're just saying that. They never saw it. I'm telling you right now. Nobody. I'm saying like Rotten Tomatoes and shit. Nobody's watching something that's bad for the culture
if it's somebody else's culture. If it's not your culture, you're not watching it for their culture. Hell no.
Right.
I'm not watching a Tyler Perry movie that's bad. I saw Diary of a Mad Black Woman. I thought it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. But a lot of the stuff that he puts out, I think, is pretty bad. I'm just gonna say that.
He's fucking working out of a warehouse and producing.
Yeah, he pumps it out, and to me, it's obvious that he pumps it out. But I think he has a formula, and I think he has a formula that works.
Yeah,
for his audience, for his demographic.
Agreed.
But for me personally, that's not my cup of tea.
Agreed.
I think he's amazing as a person, as a creator.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, if that's something you hear from a white person,
they didn't even see that shit.
They didn't see it. No.
So y'all lying out here.
But here's the other thing. If it's not your culture, sometimes you're enamored by it. So like something that might be trash.
Like Parasite.
That movie's amazing.
I fucking loved it.
I told you I wasn't gonna watch that movie because
that's what I'm saying. And people are like, yo, so many people hit me up like, yo, I'm not fucking watching that shit because it's in subtitles. And I'm like, you uncultured swine. How dare you? Like,
that's how I was.
What the fuck, yo? Like,
but the you know what it is? Because we watched, or you told me to watch The Platform on Netflix.
Yeah.
It was subtitles.
But it was dubbed in.
It was dubbed in
because they were speaking in Spanish.
Something happens when you read the subtitles. Because when you're reading the subtitles, you're basically reading the script.
Got it.
So you're missing less details about the movie than you would miss. Have you ever noticed that?
Like reading a book versus seeing a movie.
It's like you're not watching it as much visually, like cinematography. You might be missing some of that, but as far as like the story and the dialogue that they wanted you to pick up on, like The Platform, he kept saying. He had the old guy. He had like a saying.
Yeah.
That he kept saying over and over and over again.
Yeah.
It's obvious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So when you're reading that
Obviously.
You see in the subtitles, you're like, oh, okay, whoever wrote this, like, he put that in there like 50 times in the movie. So this is like
a key point.
The key point. He's like a metaphor of the whole thing. Like he's saying, obviously, like we could live in a utopia if we acted like this, but people don't.
Right.
He's using it as a main, right. So I think something happens if you're not used to like watching subtitle movies and then you do, and you're just like, wow, I was captivated by that because you're like reading and watching at the same time. Yeah. It's kind of a weird thing.
Yeah, for sure. Damn.
Parasite, go watch
fucking
that.
Parasite. Yo, if you haven't seen Parasite yet, yo, you slipping, you tripping.
Yo, they better come. I heard they were coming up with a sequel, or not a sequel, like a American version or something.
Nah, don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with it. Like, don't fuck with it. If it's already good, like, just leave it alone. The only thing that can be fucked with.
You would watch a sequel, though.
I'm going to watch the sequel.
You're like, there better be.
That shit.
Now you're like, there better be subtitles.
The only thing that I think, like, there's only a couple things that can be done over, like, Friday, next Friday, and Friday after next. Classics. Other shit, Fast and the Furious, now it's getting mad corny. It's fucking corny. I like them. They're done well, but it's like,
how is Fast and the Furious even compared to
because
Friday?
I'm saying as far as like, you know, when they continue making shit, like
sequels.
This is what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm not into it.
You got to stop after 6.
Just chill. Like
9.
Fuck. How much money y'all need?
9.
Like,
damn.
So
son.
y'all ain't rich yet. This is what you're telling me. Like the fuck, dude.
No, they're all mad at The Rock.
I remember like in high school, or like
they're all mad at The Rock.
I fucking love The Rock.
He did the spinoff, and now they're like,
yo, The Rock is a fucking goat.
I'm trying to be like The Rock.
I feel you, like buffing all that shit. Let's get back to our topic because I feel like we getting off track. Okay, so I'm just curious to think like, what do you think are like, I don't know, is there anything that you've noticed or like, I don't even know about being in an interracial relationship that's different from anything else that you think is important for the people to talk about? You know what I mean? Like maybe I'll give you an example. I don't know, just like cultural things, like as far as like not Thanksgiving, but like meetings or gatherings, right? Ours is a little different from you guys's.
It's more family oriented.
100%.
It's more like sit around the table,
talk shit.
Yeah. No distractions.
Yeah.
You're just eating food. Yeah.
Yeah.
We grew up, we were like eat and watch TV at the same time.
Yeah, we can
never
do that
did
shit.
that. Yeah.
Fuck no. We're like, nah.
It's more of a cultural thing, I think.
Yeah, definitely. For sure. Interesting.
If we had a family dinner, it was more of a special occasion.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't every night. You know what I mean?
See, our shit was every night. Could not have our phone at the table. Like,
because we had different schedules. Like
Right.
One person's over doing this club, this sport, you know, and we knew that. So like it wasn't expected. It wasn't like an expected thing like, oh, I don't care what you're doing, you're coming here at this time, like for this meal. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So
yeah, I get that.
It's nice to just turn stuff off though. I will say that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like ADD, like I get distracted really easily. So it's like, how do you expect me to do both? I can't.
Right.
Don't do that.
You know what? I just wonder about this trend of like all these young white males who are just like, in all black women and like posting like, just funny TikToks about like, I don't know, there'll be like one where it's like, it lists a white woman and they push to the side and then black woman, they're like, yeah, hell yeah. Like I like black women. But I feel like a lot of people don't realize like it takes a little more work and understanding to be in an interracial relationship. It's not just like dating someone of your own race. Do you know what I mean? There are cultural differences or like, do you get what I'm saying? I don't know. I just feel like, and especially if like you are a black woman and you have a baby with a white guy and then you have a black child, like, is that person ready to realize like that child is black? Do you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people think it's fun, but then it's like, it's all fun. So you got a kid being called the N-word in school. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He doesn't need to be in school. He doesn't need to be in that school.
Shit. That should happen all over, everywhere. Like, you never know.
I don't know. I'm just saying, if any of my friends in high school got called the N-word, I would have been fighting them. That's for sure. No, for real. I just don't. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like in this day and age, like homeschool them. If that's really going on, I just think you have too many options now. 20, 30 years ago, you didn't have that many options. It's like send your kid to public school.
Yeah, but
do
it's
this.
like not everybody can afford to homeschool though. Because who's homeschooling the person?
Right, but I'm saying after
family,
this situation, after this pandemic, my sister's a teacher, my dad's a teacher.
Yeah,
they're doing lessons over the internet. They are. So these are regular teachers. It used to be like, okay, cool. There's online schools. It's separate. There's the public schools. I think that's going to change now because I think it's going to be like, look, at the end of the day, I'm choosing case by case. It could be 1 year, then the next, I'm going to be flexible though, based on my child's needs.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like if your child's going to school and he's getting bullied, it doesn't matter what race or culture he is. If he's getting bullied, like, why are you doing that? Like,
yeah, for sure. I get that.
You should control. I'm a big believer on nature and nurture. I think they both play roles, like the genetic and then also your environment, So it's like, you can't control your genetics. Like you're born how you're born. Obviously there's epigenetics where you can have good health and then that gets passed on. But the nurture part is like, if that's the main thing that you can control, that's going to affect your life, then we owe it to whoever our kids are to do that. So, so to me, I don't see any point in it. It's like, there's too many homeschool situation, online classes situation.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
and it's not that hard.
Being an excuse, but I mean,
well, you can't learn high school level math.
Nah, not when your mom has to work 3 jobs and she's taking care of a bunch of kids and shit. Hell no. Like,
no, I'm saying for you though.
Oh, for me, yeah. Let me ask you another question. Do you ever feel like black dudes are like giving you a certain look when you're because you're dating me? You know what I mean? Like, are they? It's
just like a little head nod.
Oh, it's a head nod.
Just like a little head nod. I'm like, yeah, what's up?
Like, what?
It's like, yeah, what's up?
What's up? Just what's up?
Where were we? We were the Walgreens.
Where were we?
The Walgreens. What did he say
house?
to you? No, we were across the street.
Shit. Where were we? Where were
we? It was so
we were at we were at CVS in Hollywood off La Cienega. And I was walking down the chip aisle and this dude was like, damn, like you mad pretty. And I'm like, thank you. He's like, oh shit, that's your man's? Yo, my bad. Like, yo, that's your man? Yeah, that
was so quick though. Like he noticed right away.
Yeah.
Which is funny to me, but
because I looked back at him and then I looked at you to let him know, like.
But then he checked. Then he paid for his food, and then he went to say the exact same thing to the cashier lady, and I was like, "That's that's fucked up."
So you saying he don't even think I'm pretty?
Okay, yeah. Then I got mad. I wasn't mad that he was hitting on you.
Yeah.
I was mad that he hit on the cashier lady. Okay, so now my girl's not special. She's special. You better take that back. This cashier's okay, all right? She's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
She ain't fire or nothing.
She wasn't fire. So she was not
that's
fire.
just my take on that situation.
Yeah. So you just giving out free compliments. It's like, okay, bye. Bye, Zed. Interesting.
Nah, it's just, to me, it's just a family thing.
Okay. What do you mean?
Like, I think just the older generation, like, thinks about it. Like, they think like, oh, I mean, I'm sure people go through struggles and people are dealing with their own problems, but like, let's be real. Can we really compare that to like what our parents' generation or our grandparents' generation went through?
I mean,
like,
fuck
no, man.
Fuck
you know
no.
what I'm saying? That's why it's like we can't even complain. Like
honestly,
we're living blessed lives. Like
dead
no
ass.
problems. No one's coming
Dead
up to
ass.
us. No one's saying mean things to us.
Dead
If
ass.
anything, it's like, yeah, like we got people
yes,
plot.
bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
no,
we're
for sure.
like
we're living a good, we're
the
living
trend. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, could you imagine?
Yeah, for sure.
That's
100%.
why like I had like a moment with my dad where he was like, he didn't say it because guys don't talk with words. They talk with.
Now guys don't talk.
They
now
talk
guys
with-
don't talk, huh?
Guys just talk with. They just give you an affirmation.
All right.
But he had an affirmation with me in high school where I was dating a black girl in high school. And
No, you wasn't.
I was nervous about it.
You was not dating no black girl.
I was nervous about it because my family, because we just never talked about it.
Oh, like it was cool.
I didn't think that anyone in my family was racist. It was just an unknown. It was an unknown factor. I didn't know it was going to happen. No one in my family knew it was going to happen. And just not saying any words. I was at the gym with my dad and he just like, so you dating this girl, huh? And I was like,
He
yeah.
didn't even mention a race.
He knew the girl. He knew the girl's family.
But he didn't mention.
They work at the same gym. You know, it's a small town.
Right. Okay.
We all know each other.
Oh, so he just said the girl. He didn't really
Yeah.
necessarily refer to her as a black girl.
And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, all right, cool. And then we ran like 2 miles together.
And that was it.
That was it. And I was like, okay, cool.
Sick.
So we're all good. There's no issues.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, what is he gonna say?
Yeah.
But
But your dad's cool as fuck.
But I'm just saying,
though.
as far as guys,
Shout out Rusty.
guys and dads and parental communication, I'm sure dads love that when they don't have to actually say anything. They can just be like, "Hey, son, we're good." And the son,
I'm like, don't.
and the
Shit,
son's
talk to me, daddy.
and the son's just like, "Yeah, we're good," and the dad's like, "Thank God." He
Jesus
just like
Christ,
walk
that's
away.
that fucking simple.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm sure that happens to like all dads across. They're like, "All right, your mom
Yeah.
wants me to talk to you about that."
Definitely.
Peace.
Sometimes I don't think, well.
But that's that's the feeling I got from my dad. The feeling what they got from my dad was like, he probably saw some shit that we'll never see.
100%.
As far as
like segregation and
right,
weird shit,
living where he
fucking-
was,
yeah.
and he would, because he would tell me all the time. He was like, "Oh, you know,
But your dad grew up in an area though that
Yeah.
it was middle class to impoverished, so he was around a certain.
he
type
grew
of
up in the
culture of
he
people.
grew up in the ghetto." Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I was trying to get a little code name for that shit, but my man grew up in the
He grew up in the
motherfucking ghetto.
But he would always tell me, he'd be like, "Yeah, like black girls used to hit on me all the time. Like I always get a lot of
Have you ever
attention."
seen Matt's dad?
And I believe him, but at the same time, I partially feel like maybe it would have been harder for him to do that.
Yeah, maybe
know what I
not though,
mean?
because he was living in the area that it was cool though. He said one of his best friends was black. Like, you know, they played basketball together. Like, I don't think so.
But I'm not saying that. I'm saying when you're going to school, when you're going to
Yeah.
high school, that kind of stuff.
Do you think
Yeah, maybe just fix that real quick.
Yeah, let me fix this shit. Sorry, yeah. Ooh, a little bad in this bitch. Do you think because I don't know that white boys are ready to realize like you're dating a black woman, but you're also dating her hair too. You're dating her hair.
Yeah, I'm just going with the flow. Like it feels good. Like I like putting my hands through it. I like looking at it.
Do black girls let you put their hands through your hair though? I mean, is that a thing? Because
just do
I'm
it.
wearing my natural hair, so like it's different for me.
I just do it.
I don't care. Oh, you just do it.
I just do it. Yeah.
Have you ever had any bad repercussions?
You ask for forgiveness, don't ask for permission.
So you've definitely put your hand in somebody's hair and it was weave.
Yeah.
And it was chill.
I don't know if it was chill on my
Don't
end.
say I know it wasn't chill. Don't lie to the people.
On my end, it was chill.
Yeah, for like what, 2.2 seconds. Shit.
You just gotta give them. You gotta be. I don't know. I don't-
You need to ask first.
then you're good.
Nah, you just need to ask. You know.
See, I don't have hair, so it's like that's
for
my
sure.
excuse.
100%.
If I had hair as long as you, then
Definitely.
I don't have any excuse.
I mean, this might be like a little touchy subject, but you know, I don't care. Do you feel like sex is different with white girls and black girls?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you can elaborate or don't, like whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm not tripping.
I'll tell you a difference, and it might be a little racy or a little.
It's fine. People don't give a fuck.
We can't edit if we need to.
We ain't editing this shit out. Y'all about to get a live exclusive, cuz.
When it's white people with white people, I feel like it's more like
Caucasian sex.
Caucasian sex is like situations that you know you're gonna get laid.
Yeah.
They both parties know what's about to happen.
Right.
When I was dating black girls in LA and it would just be in the middle of the night and I'm getting head.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how I'm waking up. It's 3 a.m.
I get that.
I'm surprised.
But is that because she's black though? Or?
I'm surprised. I think it's just a more impulsive thing, you know, like more go with the flow. Like
for sure.
Why not?
Yeah, for sure.
We've all been there. We've all been there. Morning wood, pre-morning wood. You know what's about to happen.
Mom and dad,
testosterone, testosterone's through the roof. We both feel it.
February 17th, March 2020.
We both feel it, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
So you got to do it.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Okay. So does it feel like a different vibe though, like connection-wise? Are you saying, or just like freakiness levels? Freakiness levels.
No, I'm not. Well, I don't know the first part you're saying.
Or are you saying that black girls, that it's just more freaky with black women? Or are you saying it's just like a vibe, like person to person?
No, I remember dating white girls in college.
Yeah.
Where I don't even know if they were enjoying the sex.
Right.
To me, it, like kind of going back to the more straight up with you.
Yeah.
Like if you're not enjoying it, you tell me.
100%.
And I like that. Because I'm not trying to mess around. I'm not trying to guess. You know how hard that is?
You're sweating on me. Get off.
You know how many spots you have all over your body that could feel good or could not feel good? That's a lot. It's a lot to work with. You want me to pull your hair. You want me to do this. You want me to spit.
If I don't have my twists out in here, I'm like, don't pull my shit.
Right.
My body don't.
Oh, she's wearing this. I can't pull her hair.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm not trying to figure all that out. It's a lot.
I get that.
But like sometimes white people try to be nice and they don't say anything because they try to be polite. That's not good. That's not good for the bedroom. It's not good for the bedroom. You got to be vocal.
Like
but also that's a young.
You come and he ain't. Listen, it's 2020, ladies. Listen, you deserve to come. You deserve to come, okay? If you fucking with a man right now and he ain't making you come, listen, it's a wrap. Dead his ass. Shit's whack, dude.
And also
fucking weak. For
the guys, tell him how to make you come.
Yeah, or like ask, or like watch porn, or like do some fucking recon, or like, you know, I don't know, fucking find out. Like it's not that hard to find out here. It's really not.
Because not everybody thinks about this, but every person is different.
Yeah, but yeah, for sure.
It's not a formula.
It's not a formula.
I can't do the same thing with every girl. Trust me, I've tried. I ran into problems.
I'll fucking kill you.
I ran into problems.
I'll fucking kill you.
You can't do it. It doesn't work.
Yeah, nah. Don't be trying to run that basic shit on me.
You can't. Same. I'm sure it's same with guys though too.
Yeah, for sure.
Some guys are sensitive.
Yeah.
Some guys like just a tip.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I'm just saying. There's probably variety in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Get to know your boo. Asking questions.
Let me just say, I do feel like sex with white guys, especially being a black woman, it's a little more like, I wouldn't even want to say emotional, but it's a little more emotional. It's a little more like
hugging,
like sweet. It's sweet when
cuddly.
well, let me not get ratchet, but I'm just saying, like, you know, certain cultures definitely are you know, having sex different.
Yeah, no, for real. I remember I was telling you in high school, I never heard of the thing of just like, I had friends that just hooking up. They're like, I'm not kissing her. I'm not kissing her.
It's
and
like
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
to me, I never got to that point unless I put in the work, to kiss the girl. You know, I'm like, okay, that's how I'm getting my foot in the door was the kissing.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
If a bop, like if a girl's a bop, okay, hoe, bop, whatever. Most times, black dudes especially, they will know they're like fucking around with the same girls in a different, like the same group.
Right, because they knew friends that hooked up with her.
And so she's a bop, and so they're not gonna kiss her because they're like, yo, I'm not gonna fucking kiss this girl when she definitely like gave my homie top. Like, no. They're just, you know?
Right.
But white dudes don't give a fuck.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's not a thing.
No, for sure.
You keep it private.
Yeah,
and then if you find out, you're like, you make fun of it. You're like, sloppy seconds. There's something.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
There's
word.
Like a different. There's a different.
I haven't heard that shit.
I don't know why. It's like you try to put your homie on.
In black people, yeah, for sure. Black people,
but then you just don't. But then you just don't kiss them. It's so.
Yeah, because kissing
I'm like,
feels
wow,
intimate.
okay, I get it.
Because it feels intimate.
I get it.
Nobody's trying to intimately like just hook up and be like, oh my god, like this is the one. Like, nah. One and done. I don't know.
Different folks, different strokes.
You're not wrong. I don't know. It's a little weird, little interesting world out here for interracial relationships. I feel like living in LA though, we're pretty chill. Like everything's fine. No one's ever like pressing us. No one's like disrespecting our shit. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, you guys are so cute." That's really the vibe.
It's good if you look like kind of ambiguous too.
Because you're saying I look racially ambiguous.
I mean,
so you don't know what culture's coming for us.
I'm like Middle Eastern daddy over here.
You're not wrong. You're right. And I'm like Latina, maybe Hispanic, but Guyanese,
Dominican,
like black,
Colombian.
Honestly, I could pass her probably being Dominican.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. So you never really know.
Cubano.
You know, let him plantains. Let that shit. True. Interesting. Okay. Do you feel like there's any stigmas, you know, that like, well, honestly, this is what I really want to talk about.
I need to get another drink.
Do you?
Oh.
You should get the bottle. Oh, shit. Get the drink. Okay, but get the Coke too, yo. Coca-Cola. Don't try me. But I think we need ice too. The bottle? Probably. We only had like 2 drinks. Let me see what people on my live are saying.
It wasn't like a full bottle.
It was not a full bottle.
Okay, thank God. Because I was like, no.
Yeah. Sick. All the homies are up on here.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's the homies?
Oh, damn. Wait. What did my homegirl say? Oh, okay. Never mind. She was agreeing with me. Anyways. Can you pour me a drink? Can I get some ice, little Sadie?
Oh, you don't want ice.
Did we kill? Did you put any alcohol in here?
Hold on, that's mine.
Oh, this one is?
Yeah, don't be touching it.
So what, you giving yourself the better one? We give Maddie 1 drink and now he don't know how to act.
All right, we have 43 minutes, so.
We got to wrap this shit up.
Get into it.
I'm into it.
Get into it.
Why don't you ask me some questions? Oh my God. I'm so sorry, mate. Why don't you ask me some questions or tell me or ask me my perspective on some things? Because I feel like I've kind of, there's a little napkin over there. Gang. That right there, look, babe. Right there. Yep. All right. You guys, write me some messages if you guys think we should talk about a certain type of topic, you know? Matt is obsessed with this table, so he... Oh. You just don't want your shit to be fucked up. I just spilled some shit. Okay. I'm about to order a cheeseburger. Yeah, whatever.
Yo ass.
Don't worry about what I'm doing over here, you know? Because, like, I'm living my best life. So it's on you.
I think white people just...
There ain't no alcohol in here, bro.
I just poured a lot of Coke. It is in there.
How much?
I don't know.
This is all you got?
Yeah, it's empty.
This is the only bottle you have?
Of whiskey.
Oh, yeah, I ain't trying to switch over. I got shit to do tomorrow.
Yeah. Cool it. Don't be giving me attitude.
Don't do that. Anyhow, what were you going to say?
I was saying that I think a lot of white people, it's just, you just don't talk about it, and then it's all good.
Talk about what?
Like, I think you have it hard. As weird as it is, I think you have it harder than me.
As far as what?
Culturally, pressure-wise, family pressure.
Duh.
My family ain't going to say shit.
Yeah, my family would never say anything about you being white.
Yeah, they wouldn't say anything about me personally, but, like, as far as you.
Yeah, I mean.
You get more, I feel like more.
I mean, okay, honestly, I'm sure that my black family would assume that me dating a white man would assume that it would be like, okay, he's doing well for himself. You know, because a girl like me ain't gonna just date just anybody. So I'm sure they're assuming that, which I feel like is common in the black culture. I would never date no like weird broke ass white dude. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds a little fucked up, but it's true. So I think my family is expecting, like, if I bring a white dude to, like, the family reunion, like, okay, he must have a little bit of money, got his shit together. And I don't know if that's because
and you have big family reunions.
My shit.
How many people?
Honestly, like 500.
Dang. That's a lot
Give
of pressure.
or take. That's like our good ones. That's our good ones. But
it's
like sometimes
we did Thanksgiving with your family.
No, not 500.
And
like
then
200.
Every year you're like, come to the family reunion. I'm like, that's pressure.
That ain't no pressure.
You meet my family, it's like 20 people. You want me to go to your 500?
No. That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
Okay.
200.
200 people. That's still a lot of people. That's 10 times the amount of people.
It hasn't been like that in a while. So on average, if I had to say the people that come and go, it's probably maybe come and go 100, 150 max in and out of a hotel. Coming for a couple of days, leaving early, come and staying. Yeah, but you're right. It is a lot of fucking people.
So you're lying to me.
Well, it just depends.
You just went from 500 to 100?
Because it depends on what city it's in. If it's a
difference.
city that's like affordable or a city that like a lot of our family lives, like Detroit, hella people are coming out. If it's St. Louis, hella people are coming out. But if it's somewhere like California, many more people are not going to come.
Okay, what's the most?
The most was probably in St. Louis, Missouri, when I was probably like 6 or 7, and I want to say it's probably like 200 to 300 people, honestly, because it was Ingram, Henderson, and Granberry, three family last names, and it was hella.
So it's
people.
like some Godfather. It's like the 5 families came together.
Dead ass. We rented out the Renaissance Hotel in St. Louis, and we like rented out like half of the hotel.
See, to me, that's so weird. Like, I don't know 200 people.
Because you ain't got no cousins,
It's like 200 to 300 people. Maybe 10%. Really know 10% of them. And then the rest, they feel like they know you, and they feel like
but that's
you
all
owe it to. But you owe it to them to at least make small talk.
100%.
Because you're related.
100%. It's respect.
Older
black
I know,
people,
but to me, that's like, man,
you just don't like talking to people. That's what that is.
That's a lot.
You don't like talking. So are you never going to come to my family reunion? Or what's up?
No, I'm just saying. If there's any pressure with anything, that's pressure. Because that's a lot of people.
That.
It's a lot of people to meet. And then a lot of people just feel like they got ownership over you, or they because they're slightly related to you, they can say certain things that
Everybody
they wouldn't say.
Black, but don't nobody want to be
They
black.
wouldn't say that to just people off the street. That's a thing.
Okay.
You know, it's
a
thing.
I mean, yeah, I understand. Certain people's invited to the cookout and some people ain't.
But I'm invited.
You think you invited?
Oh, I'm invited. Rick invited me.
He name dropped my dad. You guys, he name dropped my dad.
Yeah, he taught me how to make Thanksgiving rolls.
Oh, we do.
I'm invited.
We could pull the picture up. I do have a picture of them making rolls together.
Yeah.
All right, if you say so. You got it. Man, this is like a little turn, honestly.
Turn. Should we wrap it up?
Let's wrap it up. Wrap it up then. All right, well, this has been great. I found a lot of new information from you about dating a woman of color.
And you ain't never going to listen to this. You ain't never going to hold it against me.
Now you got it.
You got it bad when you are alone.
When you're on the phone, hang up.
When you on the phone.
Hang up.
Next time I'll put autotune on these mics.
And so we can sing some Usher.
Hey. Yeah.
Please do it.
That'd be tight.
The next one.
All right.
Please do it. All right. Well, we love you guys. I'm glad you guys listened to our podcast about being in an interracial relationship. And you're.
Say
yeet.
Yeet.
I'm sure. Yeet.
Yeet.
Like, nah, cuz. Yeet.
Am I doing it right? Yeet.
No, don't pronounce the T. Say yeet.
Yeah.
Not yay, a fool. Yeet.
Yeet.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. You're like, I can't.
Like, oh, all right, fuck it. You got
like,
it.
That passes.
Like,
that actually
right,
passes now that I think about it.
Here's your card. Temporary. Okay, love you guys. Bye.